So one of my coaching clients today lost 1 pound over this last week, but he had a goal of losing 3 pounds over this last week. 3 or 4, maybe it was even more than that. 3.5, 4 pounds. And we had talked last week. I said, look, if you want to lose 3.5, 4 pounds, drastic results require drastic actions. And he said to me, and I'm looking at his notes right now. He said to me, I wanted extreme weight loss, but I didn't do extreme effort. And he says, this past week, I've been doing the bare minimum, just checking off things on the list. And I thanked him for being honest, because he identified the role he played in not reaching the goal that he wanted to reach. And I look up to my clients that set the bar high for themselves. They set a higher standard and an expectation for themselves. And those are oftentimes always the clients that get the best results, the ones that are always looking for more. Because those clients that are always looking for better are always on the search for how they can do better, because they understand, as the saying goes, if it's gonna be, it's up to me. If I want this result, I can get it, but I got to be willing to put in the effort. I got to be willing to do the work. So he acknowledged that look, I wanted a big result, but I didn't do the work to get that big result. And he had just been checking off boxes. He had just been saying, okay, did it, but he wasn't putting in more effort. For instance, in his development, they have a pool, but every time the pool has like 12 or more people in it, it's hard for him to swim his laps. So he doesn't swim. But also at the same time, not only does he not swim, he doesn't do anything. So he just, on that day, he doesn't do a workout. And I said to him, well, that's something that we can't do going forward. Like, if you can't do what you want to do, that doesn't mean that you do nothing. You got to do something else. And he said the reason why he enjoys the swimming is because it allows him to burn so many more calories in less time. So he can burn just as many calories in 30 minutes in the pool as he can doing a 60-minute walk. So who wouldn't want to burn the same amount of calories and do half the work? I think anybody would want that. However, if you can't do what you want to do, I told him, you have to do something else. Okay. But I think the biggest thing is that he accepted that he didn't put in the effort that would lead to him getting the result. He took responsibility, and he said this week he's going to do better. So just understand that the result that you get will be in direct proportion to the efforts that you put in. And I told him, I said, most people fail. And again, if you've been here before, you've heard me say this. Most people fail because their expectations are up here and their efforts are down here. So you need to do one of two things. You either need to lower your expectations or you need to increase your efforts. One or the other, that is the only way you will get to where you want to be. So wanted to put that out there, because if you've experienced this before where, you just realize that, look, I'm moving in the right direction, but I'm not moving in the direction as quickly as I think I would be, as I think I should be, you need to check your effort. You need to check the amount of work you're doing. And oftentimes, I shouldn't even say oftentimes, all of the times, bigger results require bigger effort. So let me know down below what you think. If you've ever experienced something like this before, if you may even be experiencing something like this right now, let me know down below in the comments, because believe it or not, you may help somebody else. Somebody else may come and see your comment, and they may, resonate with your comment, and your solution to the issue that you faced may help that person. So let's continue the discussion down below in the comments. And if you need help on your journey, click the first link below in the description. Let's get together. Let's figure out what we need to do to get you from where you're at to where you want to be.